So I didn't really plan on making a vlog today, but I have to say I do feel pretty good. I, for the most part, have not coughed today, and now that I'm talking about it, I feel like I have to cough. That's just great. But I've made a bad habit of going to bed late recently, like really late as in like 6 a.m. really late, and then waking up at like 3 p.m. really late. And so my schedule has sort of just been completely off. And so yesterday I set the goal that I was going to go to bed before 2 a.m. and I got close. I went to bed at 2:30, but at the same time I got up at like noon, and I'm just like, this is amazing. I have 3 more hours in my day. And I've like, as a gamer, I don't think people understand, you know, how hard this is. Normal people don't understand. And so I guess it's kind of weird from someone who normally goes to bed at like midnight and gets up at 8 and goes about their day. For gamers, it's like, you know, I go to bed at 4 a.m. and wake up at noon and everything's just peachy. And at the same time though, I was actually not feeling well because my schedule was so off. And because I would get up so late that I wouldn't have time to work out or anything because I had so much to do before nighttime basically. So it was kind of frustrating me, and I'm glad that everything got back on track. Now, as you can see, I had to vlog inside because it's raining again outside, and go away rain, I hate you, seriously. It never rains when I want it to rain. It always rains when I don't want it to rain, like whenever I feel like doing something and then it rains and you're like, man, I don't feel like doing something anymore. Basically, rain is just like a huge mood killer. Like, WTF, Rain? What are you doing here? Now, I did end up putting more photos up on my DeviantArt, like I said in my last vlog, so if you want to go check those out, it's pocketsays.deviantart.com. I'll be sure to put a link in the description below. It's on my last vlog as well, where I talk about the 4th of July, and yeah. Quite a few of the photos did work out well, or turn out well. It was mainly the photos that I took during the day that turned out better than the ones that I took at night, and so I guess I have to fiddle with the settings a little bit more. I don't plan on taking a ton of photos at night, but considering that, you know, I usually am the most awake at night because I'm a night owl, I'm not a morning person at all, and so, this could lead me into another rant. Must resist! Okay, not resisting. I'm not a morning person. I hate morning so much. Birds singing in the morning. Yeah, I probably wouldn't make it on a farm with roosters and stuff. I'd probably strangle the roosters. I remember my mom used to try and wake me up because I had this little Barbie boombox, and whenever you press the button it'd play this really loud obnoxious sound. And it wasn't really a song, I wouldn't call it a song, it was more like screeching in my ears, and so she would play that to wake me up, and I would just be the angriest person for like the next 30 minutes. I would just be so angry. And it was always frustrating because my grandpa was such a morning person. Like, he was always the good morning sunshine, and he'd start singing, and he would just sing. He would sing about things that he was just doing around the house, where it's like, how are you always singing? How are some people always happy? That could lead me into another rant. Must resist. Resisted. Successful. Anyway, I think I just gained a point in resistance. Thank you. Leveled up a little bit there. Yep. I'm not a morning person. I hate morning so much. So much. And it's not that I actually hate morning, it's just the process of waking up that sucks. Where you're like, man, that was a good dream, and I was having fun sleeping because I enjoy sleep. I enjoy it a lot. Too much. I have to get 8 hours or 9 hours of sleep every night. That's why when I go to bed at 6, I have to sleep past noon because I need my sleep. If I don't get enough sleep, I am the grouchiest, most unproductive person in the world. And so, it's really important for me. Yeah, not a morning person because I rage and then I get annoyed. And so when my sleep schedule's off, I'm like, I'm a rageaholic. It really sucks. But at the same time, you know, when my sleep schedule's fine and, you know, everything's back in order and everything's going just dandy, then it's like, okay, I can deal with this, whatever. Sometimes waking up is fun, like if you have something exciting to do, but it's not really fun when you're like, work. Work. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about that. Anyway, yeah, DeviantArt, go check it out, and that's all I have to say about that.